welcome, welcome. Frenzy
I think
Freeze.
today's the most hectic day you guys have ever had me on stream. Oh my goodness, is a dance party in Magnus's background.
I just got all the lights on. I might have some people popping in, so I thought I'd go ahead and get everything lit.
I mean,
Nice.
I'm jealous that I unfortunately had to take down my strobe lights in my room now. I need to re-add them except to my bookshelf now.
Well,
Currently, everything in my background is going crazy. If you can't tell, my area looks a little bit more nicer now.
they'll be back up. And Frenzy Freestyle Sunday Teletron 1, and welcome everyone. And how are you doing, Mr. Magnus?
Oh, I'm doing well. It's been a good week. Found a few little trinkets this weekend at the couple of yard sales.
Ooh. Yard sales are always fun.
I'm excited. My grandma's gonna take me out to a few yard sales, so these will be my first time going to actual yard sales and seeing what I can find.
Ooh.
My only goal is just to try and find some Transformers that are at least decent, and ones I don't own, unless it's a figure I really need.
Well, you know what? Yard sales, you never know what you'll come across.
Also, this is another time where Impact is doing animating.
Ooh, let's zoom in on that.
Wait. Guess the scene I'm doing. It's G1.
Is it
Roll call?
It's not roll call. It's a certain moment where Jazz has some issues.
What's the name for it? Cybertonium.
And what happens in that moment?
Ironhide has to kick him to transform.
Go Mango. Hey Mango, I'm your buddy.
It's not like eBay where they just want to keep it for nothing.
So
Not my kid.
a lot of news on in a Transformers.
Yes, there's so much news.
There
And
is so much
I really want
news.
to talk about
Okay,
the
let's put you down.
Skybound stuff because I read all the Skybound stuff
Girl.
and I really want to be head of charge of talking about what's happened.
Oh, well, let me bring up the Skybound stuff because unfortunately, Fear of Courage is going to be running behind, so he's not going to be here until Teletran 2. But we'll still.
Where's Toy Warp at? It seems like he's ghosted us now.
No, he's not go. He's here every week. He's always in the
I'm talking
comments.
in stream. Is he
But-
messing around with Cliff Jumper a little too much now?
That's his job.
Yeah, he used to race up in Ohio and then I think in Florida as well.
Hmm.
I heard about that. It's crazy all the jobs everybody here has had, in my opinion.
Oh, live long enough and you'll, assuming we don't have World War III and a nuclear apocalypse, you will as well in a few decades.
This is true.
Hey, let's just
Yeah,
hope
if
we
we
don't
don't have
have
a
World
nuclear
War III
apocalypse.
and I can at least live out my job in trying to become a junior firefighter.
Or we don't have the Skynet AI Matrix revolution happen. That would be the other possibility.
There you go. So, to answer your question, Toy Warp is hiding in the comics, and he says, "I don't do new toys, kiddo."
Wait, I don't get what that means. Because
Hey.
it didn't mention anything about him buying new toys or anything.
Well, that's because most of the time we always talk about the newer stuff, and he's old school, just like myself.
Yeah, he's
So,
What do you want? Do you want me to now go to my second-hand place and buy a whole bunch of G1 dudes so you can finally pop back in here? I'll bring out all my Devastators if that's the case even.
now, are they
Yeah,
recent
that's one of the
Devastators?
few robots he's made the exception for. Because if I remember right, Toy Warp has the Combiner Wars one in addition to the original.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's
Now,
one of his few exceptions.
unless we're talking, the Devastator from 1985, then it's that is an exception. But I'm going to bring up on the screen the Skybound cover. So, Impactor, what can you say about the recent Skybounds?
So, recently with Skybound, some spoilers kind of ahead.
Now,
So currently, our worst fears have been confirmed. Alita led everybody into a bloodbath. And to go off this, so at the beginning of the issue, we open to everybody walking in onto Cybertron. Well, I don't like how they treat some of the characters. To go off this, Bulkhead is poorly treated in this entire issue, which I'm not a full fan of in how he was treated. And then if I think there should be an image here. I think you'll have to look around on here. There is a big plot reveal of characters that we get for the Decepticons. Currently, our newest members to the Decepticon army are Lugnut, Lockdown, Arachnid, which these three are kind of more based on their animated designs. Then for G1, we have Octane and Thrust. And then for Transformers Prime, we have Knockout and Breakdown and Makeshift. And mentioning other things here, so to go off this, the Decepticons beat the crap out of the Autobots. The only confirmed possible kill on the Decepticon side, unfortunately, is Blaster. Therefore, meaning we don't have our radio dude anymore. And in this episode of the Skybound, Alita tries to open the Matrix, but she pulls a Galvatron and whacks the crap out of it. And then turns this thing into a Star Saber of the sorts and starts beating the crap out of the Decepticons. And in my opinion, now this is my opinion, don't take it personally. The person, is it Robert Kirkman that's doing this? Am I correct? No, Daniel Warren Johnson, correction.
No, it's Robert Kirkman now since issue 25.
Oh, right. Robert Kirkman here. He poorly used Makeshift in the scenario where Makeshift turned into Jazz and tried to convince our Alita Prime here that it was him. But he poorly uses him in this moment because there's a split out the second moment where Jazz is here from Makeshift, and then Makeshift just gets stabbed through the chest with the Star Saber thingy, killing him most likely. But he uses Makeshift poorly when in like Transformers Prime, for an instance, he perfectly snuck into the Autobots' ranks and did his job well until Bulkhead snuffed him out. And then after that, we have all the Decepticons fighting, and on top of that, Shockwave is very weird in this series. To go off this, he's a glowing orb of light for his head.
Oh, so that's what that fan art was about.
Yeah, he's just a glowing orb of light for his head, which is kind of funny in my opinion. And to go off this, Alita whoops her butts and then flies out of there. And in the ending of this issue is Alpha Trion is mentioned. Therefore, meaning Alpha Trion is still alive in this. So, like, that's the summary of the entire
general consensus
issue.
is this. Correct.
And the one other thing that confuses me, this is just going off of things I've seen. One of the issue covers for Skybound for this new issue, issue 30, I think it is, or whatever. But some of the issue covers involve Blur, Blue Streak, and Warpath, but they don't make appearances inside the entire comic issue at all, which is kind of weird in my opinion.
I wonder if that's just an exclusive cover.
That is very comic book industry to do that, just for exclusive covers anyhow, especially if they're like convention exclusives or store exclusives.
Okay.
Now, if it's like, you have maybe your A and B covers, then yeah, maybe for those it would be rare. But otherwise, it's not unheard of to see unrelated characters. I mean, like Marvel.
I mean, they're all
like,
on Cybertron, yes. But the one issue I have is the fact that I have no clue because look, currently the status of the Autobots on Cybertron has been all in crazy moments. Basically, we only know of certain characters still being alive at this moment. Oh wait, I should mention this. So for anybody who read the last two issues, Jetfire and Magnus were carrying the corpses of Bumblebee and Ratchet. First thing that we see actually that gets evaporated is Bumblebee's corpse. So they're doing their best to not have him come back, which I think is nice.
Oh, let me see if I can.
Ooh, I see what Shot Clan has to say. Now I'll let somebody else talk because I've been talking my butt off.
He says, "Ba weep na grana weep ni ba. My fellow bot heads, I just woke up, been on medication for the last 2 days, but says he'll join for Teletran 2, but he has some tidbits on the upcoming Transformers video game."
I don't think this he's on that.
No.
I saw one of the first like when you started having the trailers with the rave review comments on it for Masters of the Universe coming out in June earlier. And this is the quote unquote kid version, so it's only like $10-11. Beastman, the adult quote unquote Beastman, like his Mattel Creations exclusive and has like actual fur for the hunchback vest.
Okay.
But yeah, I just saw that for the first time earlier today, maybe like an hour or two ago, that I guess the early screenings are having positive responses to it. So that's good.
Now, let's see if I can bring up the other news item. 'Cause a couple of them, they don't seem to want to pop up.
It's a shame that Anthony could. I'm very encouraged he could comment on it when he's on, but because I know I don't know if it's like a early IDW or Dreamwave that the alt mode for the upcoming Sentinel Prime is based off of, because people were posting like you get your general like fans like that, always going to complain in the comments when something's revealed, and then you have people like, oh, it's from this comic or this episode, and it's I think it's from an early IDW 1.0 design of Sentinel. I've seen like comic panels of that going around, so it is based on something. It's not just, as some people say, it looks like a trash sweeper. Or the one I like is it looks like Professional X's hover chair.
Yes, a lot of people have been
get a kick out of that.
have been making that funny reference.
I mean, I see it too. I mean, I was an X-Men fan in the 90s, so it definitely has that general shape and, some, similar color scheme for the main color, so.
Oh, it does. Now, unfortunately, I can't bring up any other news because one of the websites that I get all the news items from seems to not be working at the moment.
That's always fun with technology. Doesn't want to work.
It's been working every other day up until now. So I will mention the list of the items. The first one, which we had covered, was Skybound. The other one was Beast Wars 2 Galvatron. That was from Takara.
That would be
that's
up my
been
alley,
revealed.
so that's Beast Wars 2nd. Had to
Yes.
think for a second. So, yeah, my good old Lio Convoy's rival. And was it Teletron 2 you were gonna go on your little topic you were inspired on?
Yes.
Creating. So I could say some things about Galvatron and also his counterpart in Neo. And then, all three of the beasts. Yeah, actually, I had some thoughts about all three of the beasts war, prime equivalent adjacent characters, and then even like the different versions of Optimus, because I know when we were gonna try to do me trying to say something for like a minute or two or whatever, and I was thinking about how like in different versions of the Megatron Optimus connection and origins, how like one's upper class, lower class, or both upper class or both lower class, etc., etc. But I'll save that for later.
Okay. Then we have Soundbot, the Quantum Bot says, I'm excited for the Generation Select Autobot 3-pack. Then that was also in one of the news items as well, which unfortunately the link is not working.
Toy Warp could comment on this from the chat. I learned that because some people was like, why does he have like what looks like two small shun roofs on top of blue streaks, and it's like a T roof or something style roof, because you have like the middle like solid, like the black or gray that blue roof normally is associated with, but then you have the two windows.
Yes.
Where the And Toy Warp could put the correct terminology. I just know it's T-roof or
T-top.
maybe as simple as that. T-top. Okay, yeah, that. And I never noticed that before with him, and I'm sure I've seen media in it, but I kind of probably just Mandela affected out of my way, and just with all the repaints over the decades of just kind of assume he has a similar top to like Blue Streak and Smoke Screen and all that stuff. But
Right.
I mean, people, I think sometimes the toy designers sometimes forget that, Prowl is a police car, Blue Streak would be a civilian car, and then Smoke Screen would be the race car. I mean, sometimes the toys don't give as much indication as they possibly could, and that's where you get like maybe toy hacks. Sometimes when they do for the Johnson Bros, they'll do like make it look like the netted, way to get into race car windows for like the Smoke Screen molds. So
well, it's funny you say that, because then I'm thinking of Red Alert and Sideswipe, because I mean Red Alert's basically a Lamborghini fire chief, instead of just a regular Lamborghini.
I mean, it might. Well, yeah. There's I know in Energon, there's their version of Prowl. It's like kind of like a F1 looking racer car.
Okay.
And there are like a few weird, like I think it's somewhere like UAE or one of those like Middle Eastern Arab countries that get like really crazy with the pets and the cars their police officers have and stuff. And I guess there is countries that have F1 racing looking cars as police vehicles, apparently. So,
Well,
hey, if you can have that, you can have a Countach fire vehicle, I guess.
True. And I mean, it's funny when people will refer to why certain vehicles over here get stolen. And I mean, like in other countries, those vehicles that, seem to be elite over here, in those countries, those are just regular. They're treated as like Fords in those countries. So it's like everyone, the police, civilians, taxis, they're all driving Mercedes or BMWs, and like that's a regular vehicle over there. Over here, it's it's domestic, so it's the opposite. So James Coleman says, "Hello guys, I just can't wait for the Autobot 3-pack, and also in 2027's Age of Evolution's Commander Class Thunderwing."
Yeah, I want to. I'm curious to see leaks for that when that happens.
And funny, and as James Coleman said that, and always happy when James is by. The link for the website is working again, so we're gonna slowly backtrack on some of the news that we were talking about, which includes what James and everyone's been saying in the comments. So let's go to the Galvatron one first. And we get that on the screen.
Get this. What's that in here for? Good girl.
There we go. So that's the Takara
Galvatron
New
2.
Legends NL07 Beast Wars 2, Beast Wars 2nd, Galvatron revealed.
And they might eventually, if I remember Neo correctly, I think Unicron uses like just in an energy form, kind of like how you have the Green Lion repaint of Leo Convoy. Unicron does, I think it's like an all pinkish energy, but it's in the shape of Galvatron 2 at the end of Neo as his Unicron's temporary body. So they might be able to get a repaint out of it if they decide to go that route like they did with the Leo Convoy with the green energy one.
Okay, and let's see.
Calm down.
It says the unexpected news from a hobby show, and Takara's New Legends, Beast Wars 2nd Galvatron, and this is a gray prototype and is only in robot mode for now, which looks quite impressive as mentioned in the description. So here are some more images of Galvatron.
Gatling gun knees.
Cool.
I remember right, he has like a dragon mode and then kind of like a dragony tank mode, drill tank mode, from what I remember of him. It's been a few, yeah, maybe about like a year or two, yeah, maybe no more than a year before I start getting acquainted with your guys. I last like watched the 2 Japanese Beast Wars shows. So, pardon me if my memory's a little cloudy.
And Thunderwing. Let me see if I can bring that up. And of course, the website seems to have stopped working again. It's it doesn't want to have news on.
Yeah, I think what was rumored to be a commander, or that's what it's being listed as. Spin.
Yep.
It's listed as a commander, right?
Yes.
No.
Age of Evolution Commander listing. So
Yeah, people are thinking maybe they'll do the full pretender gimmick. Or was he well, I guess it'd still be a pretender, but like a mega pretender, if I remember correctly.
let's
But
see.
yeah, they might be doing the commander size. People are thinking, oh, maybe they'll have like the true shell and the inner robot, and maybe even do 2 robots, like a little robot and a small robot.
Right.
I mean, the small robot and the big robot that also both connect, armor up the vehicle shell.
There we go. So
Yeah, because the last toy we had looked like the form below the jet, and it was like had the 2 missile launchers. It was like a deluxe size figure, so that would be a glow up for him. Compared to, I mean, the last toy is good. I mean, it has nice sculpt and detail and stuff, and light piping. It almost looks like a jack-o'-lantern, the way the light piping worked on his last figure. But it'd definitely be a glow up going from deluxe to commander class for sure.
now the soundbot says, as a commander class, Thunderwing sounds cool and all, but I'm gonna wait for Sky Shadow to come out based on Thunderwing's mold or retool.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Soundbot probably has that that Titan Return retool and redeco of Sky Shadow that's made from their version of Overlord. And I want to say that Thunderwing's prior figure that I was just describing as Deluxe, I think that had a Sky Shadow redeco retool as well. So that's what he's probably thinking of, the established tradition of.
Cool. Impactor, what were you gonna say?
So currently where I am, it is the Blue Angels' big debut. So currently I have been having blue and yellow fighter jets flying over my house. And currently I just seeing jets here, like what's this, Thunderwing. It made me get reminded of this one figure. So for anybody who doesn't remember Revenge of the Fallen's random figures that they had inside the wave, they had a gold and yellow fighter jet, which was Dirge, and the fighter jets' colors and everything were almost perfect to the actual color scheme of the Blue Angel. Like, they did it in a goldish yellow, and the jet that they chose was almost the exact same to the OG Blue Angels' jet, which kind of makes me wonder if Dirge came from the whatever airplane base place when they revived Jetfire. Because if you just gotta look at the moment, I'll have to show you in the future.
And out of curiosity, Impactor, do you have any big windows in your house and they rattle when the jets fly over?
Oh, well, back then, my house used to have a singing window. I can't even say it. My dad would be better at remembering it. But apparently, all the windows in my house would rattle and have this, like, chiming noise that sounded like the house was singing, like a ghost.
That's interesting. Magnus.
Yeah,
They were 100-year-old
Yes.
single-pane glass windows, as my dad said.
Yeah, would you have any insight on that? On the singing windows?
Singing windows.
Ah, that makes... Yeah, him
So,
being construction.
singing windows are wind rattling single pane glass.
Well, the difference is the wind didn't do it. This was primarily vibrations that took the glass here and made everything go horrifying.
Either or, they can be cured with a $9 bottle of clear silicone.
Well, hey, luckily my house burnt down, and well, technically that's not a good.
Luckily,
thing.
your house burnt down. Never would I have thought that sentence would ever be put together, unless it was because they were infested by spiders. And luckily, my house burnt down, and the world was not consumed by giant radioactive spiders.
Children of Primus does not endorse any insurance scams with house burning downs.
Okay, as I was trying to finish saying here, unfortunately my house burned down. Unfortunately, right as I was about to be
That's a better choice of words. Just a little bit.
But I would like to say that whoever did the housework did a decent, nice job. To the point now that my windows don't like to do that stupid rattling. So it hasn't happened in quite a while, though I will say that they were bad at putting doors on, because for a funny story here, last year, when the Blue Angels came here... Last year, when the Blue Angels came here, our screen door has been having technical difficulties and still need to get a new one on. When they came here, they shook the... well, actually, these weren't Blue Angels. These were fighter jets. If anything, I think these were both Raptors that flew over our house. They flew over, so we have a giant backyard now that could legitimately house a jet if it wanted to land legitimately. We cut it down our, I think it was 50, 60 foot tall hackberry tree that's been in the backyard for like 200 years now. They took their chances, flew in between that, shook the house, caused everything to fall, and it caused our door, our screen door, to fall off the hinges. Due to the sheer force.
Did the screen door fall because of all the times when you were like a toddler and a little bit older, you pretended to be Spider-Man climbing up it?
No, I don't. I would never climb up.
Or like you were a cat man.
No. All I did was totally not climb up.
Being very defensive about that. Like, no.
No. All I do is climb up the fridge or up the oven and give my dad heart attacks.
You were a child.
I'm not sure that's an improvement.
Door, I promise you. I swung on ours when I.
I never did it. The only thing I ever did to that screen door once was kick it, and it was a very.
And that's why it fell off the hinges. You don't kick a door, you swing on a door.
Your parents weren't happy with you.
Well, no, this is one time thing. I did this 5 years in advance before that happened, and since then that thing's gone beaten up by my siblings.
Yes, we're going to keep this deep thoughts with Impactor. We got to create a sound. We got to.
So, I might have Impactor and Mr. Magnus beat. So we had a walk. We were on 2 hills. The house I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Like, so 86 to 97, and the front yard opened up to a hill, and then the basement opened up from the other side, on the back side of the house, to the bottom of a bigger hill. And and we had a fireplace downstairs in the basement, so we kept a fire extinguisher. Well, guess once I don't know if it was me, my brother, or my cousin Brian, we thought it would be cool to like make it look like it snowed in the basement with the fire extinguisher.
Oh yeah, that's great. You all passed out because you sucked all the oxygen out of the room?
I don't think we passed out, but I remember we got in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't recall that phase after they passed out up until they got into trouble.
And we would do
My
the
most fond memory of my
heating
childhood
up
home
Mountain Dew
was
in the
we had a
microwave and putting it in the water gun so people thought it was pee.
Oh,
we had an older house when I was a child, and it had the old dumbwaiter that came up from the basement. You know, the little elevator system, so you could bring things up to mid-house.
Mm.
And it had been transformed into a laundry chute. So everybody if you were on the second floor, you could just go there and throw it in, because that room, which used to be the kitchen in old days, was turned into like the utility room. It's where the water heater and the washer and dryer and everything was. And so I used to just jump in that and go down to the basement, lickety split. Well, my sister moved the laundry basket one time, and so I went and dropped the 14 feet to the concrete floor and like to kill myself.
My right
Because before I was landing in a pile of clothes. Like that, when she decided to go down and do the laundry, I didn't know, and so she moved the basket, and so I just went, shoo, crash! Of course,
Now look,
the look on her face as I splattered against the ground was hilarious because she liked to head out. She was like, ah!
now, Magnus, this is me because if I dream of eventually putting a laundry chute in our house that's big enough to house an adult to jump down it.
I was a child. I wasn't an adult. I was like 7.
Well, no, for me, I've had this thing. So my friend actually allowed me to do this because they were finishing up their laundry chute. When I jumped down their laundry chute to their basement, I was at least smart enough, put a jacket on, and I like Spider-Man down, just sliding down.
Oh no, we went fast. Harder, better, faster, stronger, baby. Just go.
Just go.
That which does not kill you, kills you, gives you experience points.
Now, Impactor, was this permission only from your friend that was your own age or from their parents as well? Because there's a difference.
You know, that sounds like some shopping cart stories that I also had back in the day. You know, have a shopping cart and some friends.
Get shoved into my friend's trunk of their truck this morning.
Okay, now we're going down the road of kidnappings. So let's go back to
let's go back on topic because I've got something on topic too.
There we go. So
well, I mean, I did actually. You can ask my friends, which are still here, which I will bring them in to just prove Mr. Magnus wrong again.
Autobot 3-pack, Sentinel pack, Japanese exclusives. The one Transformer I know everyone's been making fun of in is the Sentinel. So a couple of images. Actually, that's Legends. So
that's Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, not quite X-Men.
Not quite X-Men. So there we got Ironhide
There was
Mirage.
a Spider-Man X-Men series that was fun. Where Spider-Man was a substitute teacher at the Xavier school. No, it was Wolverine's school because there was a while where Professor X was out of the picture, and Wolverine was the Professor X, and Cyclops was the Magneto, and it had Magneto as his working with him.
Interesting.
Yes, Wolverine as a Professor X. It is like Harry Potter with like mutants. It's a good way to describe it.
So here's the Sentinel Prime. Now you can see in the image on the left, in his transform mode, that's when a lot of people were making jokes on Facebook and putting Professor X in the riding Sentinel in his transformation mode because he does look like the Professor X's hovering wheelchair in the early 90s cartoon.
The Professor X action figure right now, I think for $30. Should I just buy it, then buy this, and then just make a custom Professor X chair?
Do it.
Though, for me personally, mentioning like characters here, I really do like how Sentinel Prime looks here. He's actually scaled with Optimus and Megatron, the 86 Optimus and Megatron. Plus, I like him based on his Times Return design over his G1 design, which I think is horrifyingly stupid. So, like, it's an up one, though the stylo dish here I still don't
Artifact Frisbee. Artifact Frisbee with blue artifacts. The Artifact Frisbee by itself.
Also, Can somebody riddle me this? We see holes on this. Spin. Go back to the moment where Sentinel has it on his arm.
No, so you have both the big disc and the little one.
Oh, so he comes with 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought he just came with that.
And
in
then
my
he has
opinion, looking at things wise, you guys are going to see me spend a whole lot of money this summer, most likely, on getting the primes.
Hey, better that you're spending money on plastic toys than making your kids, your parents, grandparents early.
What?
Wait, what? Repeat yourself again?
I said better for you to spend your money on toys than spending your money making your parents, grandparents early.
So
now I get it.
That alt mode, though, I mean, that looks on par with the other toys that we've got so far that were the Cybertronian modes.
Right.
Of Autobots.
Yeah, it's like very early IDW 1.0 or Dreamwave. I think it was early IDW 1.0. I know IDW 2.0 was the Titan's Return design, so I'm leaning towards the IDW 1.0. Like I said, Fear and Courage, he can probably confirm it later on when he comes on T2.
No,
I mean, that looks, like I said, that looks on par with these.
Hey, buddy.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, very close to.
I so badly
both
want
of
to
them.
get the Jazz because of the grappling hook.
But I mean, I can really see the Wheeljack form.
Yes. Oh yeah. Fully.
Although these look a lot cleaner. That one looks kind of chunky. It's got a lot of gap in it, whereas these, I mean, these are solid.
Yes.
So
And that's got a lot of gappage in it.
it's a retool of the Tarn/Bludgeon mold from Legacy.
It's a heavily remolded one. So now I have... wait, Magnus, of course, has to be walking away as I call upon the 3 people I've known since birth.
No,
Wait,
no.
what?
It's not like I don't have a headset on, brother. I can hear you talk.
No, Soundbot says, I would say the Sentinel Prime is cool, but has the alt mode Professor X's hover chairs, but would not pay $70 for it.
So these...
Oh, that's $70.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's using a old Voyager mode as its base, so...
So these are Impactor's friends, huh?
I've known them since birth.
Ha! The one said no! The one said no! Straight up! Straight up! Didn't even hesitate. He said no.
Nino, stop!
I knew it! I knew it! You grabbed some poor kids off the street. This is called...
No!
Children,
Wait,
Children of Primus does not support kidnapping of any sort.
Wait.
Like,
I
how
can
did we get
confirm
back to the
this. I will
kidnapping
call
part
the
again?
other adult in the room, father figure, get over here. No!
Chaos.
Just to get proof to Mr. Magnus that I know these kids since birth because Dino
He's not even paying you minimum
he
wage to
doesn't
appear
know
with
me.
him?
Hey, I think the payout bribe has just gone up.
It has been. It has been.
Yeah.
To go off this, these are my two friends I've known. This is...
Don't give their names.
Yep.
Don't give their names. Don't give their names. Don't give their names.
No names.
La 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 la. No
Yep.
names.
So friend
No
in the
names.
red and friend to the left and friend to the right.
Yeah. This boy right here is Mario, and I can't see what is on the other guy's shirt. So,
Baseball.
okay, so Mario and baseball.
That's it.
Correction, this is Brandon and this is Paul.
And he still gave you the
And he
names.
still gives the names.
Don't give us their credit card numbers, you know, or
Wait,
well, not the kids would have
wait.
credit card
Now
numbers,
this
but
is gonna be a first sighting for Impactor stuff. My sibling is here to confirm on top of this that these are my real friends I've known since birth.
It's true. I know that one.
Oh, so they're her friends.
No.
No.
I
No.
don't
Me and him were born in the same year. I was born before him. I was born...
No. These 3 people are friends. Me, no.
You see? There's more chronological proof here that I've known these people.
Yeah, I've had to know all of them since birth.
Tell him about us locking you in the trunk.
I love it.
he mentioned
I
he
love it.
mentioned
Now we're
that
back
earlier.
to the kidnapping. Now we're back to the kidnapping. We're locking people in trunks.
That's the third time we're going back to kidnapping.
Children of Primus does not support
Well,
kidnapping
unfortunately,
of
so
anyone
I'd like
for
to say
any
this. Unfortunately,
reasons.
my friends
For
here are
any
moving away.
reasons.
Hence why they're here, actually, at my house. So this
because
will
you kidnapped
most likely be one of the last times you guys ever get
That's
to see
what
me.
kidnapping means. You take somebody and bring them to your house.
Well,
Yeah.
well, they tried to take me, but I do not personally want to go 8 hours away from my house.
Come on! Please!
It's 9 hours.
But to go off this, they have
Someone's
a
a
YouTube
stickler to
channel.
schedules.
They have a YouTube channel. We're wondering if they can share it.
Share it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Paul, give me the
Don't
channel
worry,
name.
lock them in the trunk.
Wait, what?
Trunk.
Stop. I do not. Okay, let me. We, Al.
As long as they As long as the YouTube channel is not called, kidnapping people in their trunk.com, then it's okay.
A prank on a special guest is what the video's called, but let me subscribe to their channel on top of that. It's been a little while, so share channel.
Wow, you're not subscribed to your friend already? You're such a good friend.
Well, no. I was subscribed to their previous channel that they've had.
Hit the notification.
I already did. So back to stream.
No, seriously, we're friends.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, I followed you
$12 million!
just now.
Mm-hmm.
Been a
I'm
follower
gonna
for
send
you
it so
for
you can share it.
35 seconds.
Watch it. It's really
$12 million in Super Mario currency.
That's right.
But the goal of this, these
That'd
are
be a
my
lot
two
of
friends
one-ups.
that I've known for a while. The other sibling is out there. She's trying to beat my sister in Mortal Kombat, but she's horribly failing.
Which characters do they main?
Say again?
What characters do they main, if any?
None. This is kind of like their first time. For me, I can now main
Oh,
almost
okay,
everybody.
so all right.
I can almost main everybody now. I figured out everybody's the specials.
All right, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
go
know.
ahead
Have
and
any of you
share
seen
this.
that new Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat 2 yet?
Why is it not bringing it up?
For me, I personally prefer Mortal Kombat 3. That's the one I specialize
No,
in.
I mean the movie that came out. I mean,
Oh, I haven't watched the
recently.
movie yet.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, I like-
Magnus.
a
When-
lot of the characters that pop up in 2 is what I remember because I was in like
Hey,
4th
Cole,
or
get
5th
over
grade when
here.
it came out,
Uh-huh.
and I used to
Hey,
draw a
Cole.
lot of the characters, especially Baraka, a
Holy-
lot.
So Soundbot says, I would like a Cybertronian Wheeljack for my Wheeljack collection. I guess I will throw this out to you. How many versions of Wheeljack do you have? And
I only have one. Well, no, two. I have Dark of the Moon Q, and then, well, the Wheeljack that's horribly paint
Yeah, the
chipping.
quote-unquote Einstein.
Yes. And Shaw Clan has returned in the comments. And Mr. Magnus, what do you have since all the news articles on the website?
Hang
you
on.
know,
I'm having trouble sharing.
no. Sibling, no.
I don't even have-
Oh, those. Oh,
Why
I can't
is
remember
that-
what you call them. They get spoofed in South Park.
Okay, I may have to restart.
Just stop, Sibling. We're not torturing the crap out of these people
Close.
with labubus.
I think Soundwave is working overtime
Yeah.
today.
He's really doing some stuff. All right, let's try.
Well, he's controlling my
Yes.
sibling at this point now and everybody else around me.
He, in the video that they made, he got obsessed with this thing.
No, I did not.
Yes, you
I
did.
played the role of a psychotic person that got stuck inside a trailer for 5 hours.
Impactor, if
Okay,
it makes you
correction,
feel any
12
better,
hours.
I have a little of Grumpy, the little Grumpy Care Bear that's like yay big, and then I have a little. I don't remember what the name of the brand is, but I have a little like Gremlin plushie that's maybe about as big as my hand. Maybe I'll grab them in between streams. I don't know, but I have like 2 plushies running around my room. Well, hopefully they're not running around my room. Otherwise, I got Toy Story in real life.
Yeah, that would be something else.
Have Grumpy the
All
Care
right,
Bear
let's
like
see
a
if that's
protein
gonna
with
share.
scissors going.
Share. There we go. I don't know what was going on. It was trying to bring up a window that I closed. I mean, it wasn't even on my screen anymore.
No, it's something.
Mr. Magnus's screen camera.
There we go.
God dang it, that was the wrong one.
Star
Hang on.
Trek!
Soundwave is really working
Yeah,
overtime
he is.
today. Yep.
Maybe I paid him to torture Magnus today for what he's been saying. Hey Soundwave, can you make
Where is
sure
it?
Magnus
There it
is,
is. All right. So,
And that was
Okay, so
also one of the
after
news
talking
items.
to-
yeah, Stern
Sound
has
wave like
rolled
he's
out
praying
for
to God.
2026
Hmm.
the G1 Transformers pinball machine. And inside of it is Grimlock, Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Soundwave. And they're all part of the actual game. The extra balls, when you lock balls for the multi-ball, eject out
Balls?
of
Did I hear
Yes.
you correctly? Balls.
balls. Yes, this is a multi-ball pinball machine. They eject
I'm
out
assuming
of
you're gonna buy
Megatron's
3.
cannon and out of Soundwave's chest.
Nice.
So I'm assuming, Magnus, you're gonna buy like 3 of these.
They are $14,000 a piece, so no,
Oh.
I will not be buying 3 of them.
Oh.
Sometimes those
Well,
multi
if-
balls can be
Oh,
fun. I remember used to play
pinball
Kirby
machines are
Pinball on
extremely
Game Boy.
expensive, even old ones.
Yes.
Especially if they're of a hot name, like an old Star Wars pinball machine
Mm-hmm.
will
Yeah,
probably
the,
run you $8,000 to $9,000, if not
I'll
more.
have, to, I'll have to take a
So,
picture of the
if
Star
that's the
Wars
case, then
pinball
if
at
you do
my
buy one of these, can I be
the
invited
restaurant
over to
across from
play
the
it
art
with you at your high
studio
school?
sometime. They have a Star Wars one.
But here is an overview of the main play area, and you can see Optimus Prime looking on, and he actually kicks the ball back at you with his
Nice.
feet.
Nice.
Megatron standing here turns sideways and he fires the cannon back up into one of these rails.
Okay.
Fires the ball back in. Soundwave is sitting over here, and his arm comes up and he hits the eject button, and his chest opens up and the multi balls run out of his chest. And Grimlock sits over here and he kicks one of the balls back out. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. It's multi-flipper, 2 flippers down here, 1 flipper here, 1 flipper here.
That's cool. I
Oh,
mean,
is
that
there
sounds like, someone who designed pinball games back in the day knew exactly what they were
So
doing
like
with
3
this.
stages of flippers, like 3 areas.
2 areas of
2
flippers.
areas. Yeah, I
And
remember
here's
Kirby Pinball. You would have I think
here's the
3
cannon.
areas plus
Here's the
boss.
cannon that shoots the ball back out
Okay.
of Megatron's arm.
Nice.
Here's another picture of it.
Well, I mean, the one thing is they're
Dad.
selling it. Is they're going to? I wonder if there's anywhere that's that people would actually be able to play it.
Like 3 or 4 of mine.
Oh, there's the Soundwave. So he hits the eject button and his chest opens up.
Cool.
There it is, right there.
Nice.
Your dad growing mango.
So, Magnus, if you are purchasing one of these, can I be invited to come over and play it with you and beat your high score?
Oh yeah. Anytime you're in the area, all you got to do is holler at me. Your mom's got my number.
Well,
That sounded
Magnus-
really bad.
Yeah, that's.
For those watching, Impactor is a minor, and as an adult who has
Yes.
been helping him get his collection, I have been conversing with his mom and dad.
Mhm.
Okay, it's not like me and his mom are having conversations behind anyone's back.
Yes, we'll correct that because I too
Yes.
have had conversations with both parents. So we do have to correct that because that did come out wrong initially. But yeah, no issues in the background.
The way that the Optimus looks, it doesn't say it.
Okay.
I think he transforms.
I think he does too. Wait. Yeah, wait. Yeah, the hands, the arms, I think you're right. And it looks like there's a motor right there behind him. That looks too arbitrary.
That would be cool. Shiva Kobe hiding in the comments says back from Super Ultra Costco run, got Skywarp today, and is busy unloading the car. Shockland, you're in for the last
my God,
5
he
minutes
made
of Teletran 1.
Sorry about that. Oh
No.
my God. This weekend has been a disaster.
But I would like.
Bah,
to say-
weep, grana, weep, ninny bong, people.
Wow, we've ground out weep ninny bun.
So I have some stuff to show since it's now officially it's witching hour now, pretty much. Before we all discontinue our conversations here.
Yes, you have 5 minutes. What do you got?
So I finally finished the one video, and I'm gonna look back. So I've officially, as I gotta thank everybody much again, I've reached 508 subscribers now. Officially.
Ooh, nice.
So it's a slow and steady build up now, but I'm gonna be doing some more stuff. Also, the animation for the Junker family video has been officially finished, so I shall be posting that video soon, and then doing a tutorial video on all 100 characters I've built from the game. Wink, wink.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the scene that I did.
Transform! Hey, I'm stuck! I can't transform! Ow! Bang! 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 Ow! Transform! Ow! Bang! I think.
I don't have. This is saddening to me. I don't have Power Glide yet, which I so badly want to do him in this moment. Because I'm waiting to test out certain scenes and moments from the 86 movie, or not the 86 movie, the old OG show.
Mm-hmm.
And then, since I've started to reach, 500, I gotta find some of the honorable mention videos that, oh wow, that stop motion prime test got very fast in views. Nearly 2 weeks, wow. I haven't noticed some certain things. Some of these things I don't notice immediately. But this is my Brawn transformation. And,
interesting.
Oh yeah.
And then the next one after that took more inspiration. So I got more rescue bots. If anybody, stop motion animator to stop motion animator, if you're trying to do any stop motions that involve a Autobot or Decepticon scanning a vehicle, your best friend is to look up rescue bots moments, because rescue bots is full of transformations and scanning music basically. So I think it's down here, guys. Let's scroll down a little bit. There we go. Where? Aha! Now it doesn't show a vehicle getting scanned, but I start to improve the way I did it. With blowing the eyes first and then that. And then, where is it? I gotta look through. And on top of that, the Autobot roll call, I think I'm gonna redo again finally, since I have everybody. Technically, my Jazz is even getting worse now. I'm impressed I was able to patch him again, but his face is just flaking off, and I do not like it.
Yeah, it's the 86 mold one, right?
Yeah, it's the original one that came out so long ago, and on top of that, he's starting to yellow.
Oh, wow.
Yep, mine's did as well. Night Toy Hacks mine. So now wherever there's Toy Hacks covering it, that didn't yellow. Everywhere that wasn't Toy Hacks, that white is smoker's white. I am not happy about that.
I gotta think of what's one more good thing or two more good videos I could quickly share before we disappear. I think I'll do this one. Oh, come on, I don't like Eggos.
Wawa has tacos now?
I don't like Wawa.
Brought to you by
I
Echo
don't
Waffles.
like Wait What?
Hot dogs. Armor hot dogs.
From Stranger Things, you don't love Eggos?
Sorry, sibling. Stop.
You don't like Great Wolf Lodge?
I'm trying to do videos here. Please, goodbye.
What kind of...
I'm not sure if some of those sound effects are from Impactor's home or his stop motion animation. You might be hearing Mortal Kombat between siblings, and I don't mean the video game.
Oh, that was an interesting shot.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So to go off this, I did a moment where he gets shot through, and as you can see, I actually was able to do the moment you could see through him.
That's cool.
I've actually had to do that a few times before. I don't know where, but it's actually, for a fun fact, guys, it's actually the same stuff I did for your face transformations.
Nice. And one more before we end our Teletran 1 segment.
Alright, I'm going to do this one. The repeated uses.
Yeah, that G2 Combine Your Wars drag strip.
This was before Christmas, or right around Christmas, before I got the one character that's about to appear. Before I got the Legacy LC. My one honorable mention before we leave is this moment right here where I make him jump. It was the first ever moment I did with the jumping form here, where I actually erased my hand out. That was the very first ever stop motion I did that special effect.
Nice.
But I'd like to say it again. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel, and I can't keep thanking enough Magnus here for just helping me out. I need Magnus. You need to tell me there's a figure you don't own so I can repay you in the future.
Have you?
Magnus, there has to be one.
You know, there is. There's one. There's one. It's this tall. It's you know, the divorce class Metroplex.
I'm not gonna fork over a few grand to send a giant monster
you asked.
to the house.
So as we're rounding the segment, Shiva Kobe says, I actually saw Power Glide in Wally World yesterday, but I already have them ordered up from EB Games. So and the divorce class, yeah.
Real quick, the reveals that I had. Yard sale item.
Oh, Target Master.
I have the same hot rod.
And
nice.
This is steel wheel.
Oh, original.
Yeah.
Wait, Magnus, do you own an impactor?
An impactor?
If you don't own an impactor, I might just get you one then.
I have like 3 of them.
Dang it. Then I'll have to send you a customized one. That's way better.
These were in a box for $5 a piece.
Ooh.
Say what?
Ooh.
Like, paint your face on one impact. Paint your face impactor. Paint your face on an impactor.
And this cup is clean.
Just let
His
it
gun
stare
is not.
Mr. Magnus's
His
soul
gun
every
is
day.
dirty.
Mm-hmm.
But he himself is clean.
Yeah.
And I think that this might be a knockoff. Because if not, it was really, really taken care of. But I think he's too dark of a red. That's what I was.
Oh, wait.
That's
He
what
might
I
be the reissue. He might be the reissue hot rod. They reissued it.
Looks almost original though.
And it's got metal feet.
Yeah, original original hot rod has
then
metal
because
feet.
My parents bought a reissued 86 hot rod.
Is he a darker red? Because the pictures I'm looking at online show him almost pink.
Well, no, this was like an OG reissue, basically. So, like, late 2000, 2020, and not like 2005, 2006 reissue.
But it's a solid piece. And like I said, for $5, heck yeah, I didn't even haggle with them.
Well,
Man,
you know what?
maybe, and I'd like to mention this, Magnus, quickly before we all disappear. I would, like, if anything, it'd be come over, say hi, visit, instead of, like, in the area, because I'm never in where you are specifically.
Well, let's carry that conversation over and tell a trend too. And Joe Prime in the comments. So everyone jump over to tell a trend too, as we're going to be starting that 1 minute ago. So on that note,
Numero uno.
no worries. And so subscribe to us, subscribe to Impactor Productions, bring up his numbers. And Shot Clan Entertainment, and as we say at the end of all of our streams, till all are one.
Till all are one.
We now return you to the Children of Primus.